Graham here. Post-lockdown, first game at the War Games Club. So we're playing a game of sharp practice. Unfortunately, I've only got half the game because my laptop ran out of battery, and also I was trying out a camera to see if it worked well enough. You be the judge. Spanish against French. Here's the two armies. We've kept it nice and simple, only 51, 52 points aside, only 4 big men. We wanted to get a game and get some sort of result. Sometimes when you stack the games, they get too big and you don't get a result. Here it is. Enjoy.
Okay, so we've done the army morale. Steve has got the Spanish. He's got an army morale of 9. I've got an army morale of 10, so I rolled up. So, Steve is now going to put the chips in the bag, and then we're going to deploy. When he's ready, obviously.
Oh, I haven't chosen a movable deployment point as an option, have I?
No, you can if you want. You also are. Sorry, I should have done this. Sorry. I just assumed I was going to get.
It's fine, it's fine. Let's move on.
6 points. No problem.
So,
No, sorry, yeah, yours are 5 points, not 6 points. You get a movable point on your tactical. So
movable deployment, what you have to buy then?
Yes, you do. You have to pay extra, but you have got tactical.
So tactical, I know, is 2 cards in ambuscade.
It means you can do ambussade. Yeah, it means you can come on and shoot rather than just come on, or you can come on and move 3 dice
And try and smack into you.
charge me, or run straight into wherever you want to go. So yeah.
And we come on at exactly this point, do we?
Yeah, we come on. So if you are just off the top of my head, if you come on, if you're line infantry, you're 6 inches. If you're irregular skirmishers, you might come on 9. If you're skirmishers, you come on 12. If you've got light infantry, which neither of us have, you come on 9. If you're unsighted, you get another 6 inches. So, who's first?
Red 1.
Red 1. That is you.
Oh, it's my... My point is, what if you're like 3 wide, which is only...
Everything has to be within that zone. But you come on, because you are line infantry, aren't you? You come on 6 inches, but because because I can't see you, you get another additional 6 inches. You come on 12 inches.
So the middle has to be there.
Everything of that unit has to be within that. I mean, give or take an inch.
So, do I have to come on in a column, or do I don't understand.
You can come on in whatever formation you want to.
As long as I'm...
Within, give or take.
Because moving on a column doesn't make me any quicker.
It will make you move quicker when you are on. Impressive.
We get to go 12, right?
12, yeah. You might want to, I would suggest you put that one there at the back, then it effectively becomes a 2 wide column. If I shoot at you, if you put them in the middle, slide them over, but you're going to get an extra dice when you move. And in the first go, I think it would be a wise thing. Also, you're not going to get through that gap very wide. You'll end up going through the terrain. But it's up to you. Okay. Play on.
You'll speed up. Red 4. That's the crappy ones.
Red. Really? They're not that crap, are they? So that's the brown ones. Those. Yeah, they are crap, but they get one good round of shooting off. You've got one big man, you've got 20 men.
So we can cover on 12, right?
Yeah, you can put them in column now. Yeah. The problem you're going to have is because they're quite big frontage.
Not going anywhere, is it?
Well, I'll show you, give or take. Friendly game. So this isn't competition. So that's the Spanish militia coming on. 2 units of 10. Got 3 points each. They are cheap as chips. I call them my Death Star.
Blue 4.
Blue 4, do you want to have a go? Want to get a go?
No, tipping, I was wrong.
You do remember the rules. Right, so this is my skirmish screen. And I'm going to put them over here. So they can go. Skirmishes is 12.
Oh, your skirmishers are gone. That's not good news.
It's excellent news. It's not good news, it's excellent. But you can see them, so I don't get the additional bonus. And they're a skirmish formation as well.
Well, that was. We did want to see your DP.
Which is there.
Deployment points make that aspect of the game cleaner, I would say.
Yeah. So just make sure they're on 12. They are. That's my number 4.
Are you ready? Blue 3.
This is fantastic. So I'm going to put these on here. Another set of Voltigairs. Okay.
Ready, monsieur?
So that's my skirmish screen just there. Yep.
Blue flag.
Blue flag. That's good.
I don't know why I'm putting it in the tray. Sorry. Blue flag.
2 blue flags. If a third one comes on, it does mean I can.
I've looked in the bag, it's not happening. Oh, blue flag.
Oh, I can bring a big man on. Wonderful. Who do I want to in Spanish? Tell you what, I'm going to bring on. I've got two groups of two formations, but the one here, my number 1 is they're both level 2, but that one, he's my overall commander, and I'm going to bring him on. There. It was number 1, did you say, or number 2?
3 flags.
Oh, it's 3 flags, sorry, yeah. That is number 1 that's coming on.
So, in answer to your question, you decide.
Yeah, that's number 1.
Okay, this will not be blue. No, red 3. I guess you can see me, so they only come on.
Now, what are they?
Skirmishes.
Skirmishes, and they do come on. When you bring them on, you have a choice. Because they've got tactical, you can bring them on a lot further. Skirmish ships, they can start 12 inches away, plus you can have 3 dice as well and move them further as well.
So really we want to move.
What I would suggest you need to do is point where they're going to come on at the 12 inches, then roll the dice to see where they go.
So do we have to worry about the other troops?
Go over them. I mean, you're going to get 3 dice anyway, so assume that.
I want to go that way.
So assume that it's there, then roll 3 dice. This is your tactical advantage.
10.
10 inches additional, so you're probably going to make it to there. That's your advantage. That's why the gorillas are so great.
So we're in the woods.
You are in the woods, and I'll go nowhere near them.
Really?
Well, because when the gorillas fire out irregular skirmishes, they only get their bonus when they shoot in the terrain. And your range is 24. Look at that. I don't find there'd be anything over this side of the table apart from your gorillas. So the gorillas, that is the plan. So if you look there, he's now deployed his gorillas. Is it 2 lots of 6?
Yes.
2 lots of 6. It's a irregular.
Distinguishable by their hats.
Indeed. And I painted half of them up as well. So it's 2 lots of 6 irregular skirmishes. They've gone in the wood. They've got 12 inches as a normal. And because they're tactical, 3 more dice, which is 10 inches, you can drop them in there.
Red flag.
How many flags you got now?
1. Tiffin.
Tiffin. Right. In their bag they go.
Yeah, one of your tokens is fallen on the floor. It doesn't matter.
Sorry? You're really? One of mine's on the floor. Fishy.
Right, you ready?
Ready. Let's see what you're going to do to me.
Blue flag.
That's good. I am the blues.
Red flag.
2.
Red 2.
That would have been interesting because they actually move. If you'd have got 3 flags, that's irrelevant. So red 2. So which are those? Which ones?
So they'll come on.
Right, look at you. All over
Let's
there.
come on 6, do we?
Yes, you do. Only 6.
Then my deployment points are done, aren't they?
They are. You can now lift. I think there was a thing. If you go to someone's deployment point, I put them back because if you get to someone's deployment point, which I've never known anybody to do yet, there's a bad things happen that happens.
Oh, okay. Well, I've abandoned that deployment point.
Well, there's one there. Well, that's tough, isn't it? So
Right, you've got that one. So.
I have here. So we both have a deployment point.
Blue flag. You've got 2 blue flags.
2 blue flags. So let me stop and think.
No. Moving on.
Moving on.
Blue 3.
You didn't let me think there, did you? Right. Blue 3. We'll think of those. And I'm going to get them into those woods. So I've got 2 dice. And I'm going to stop right on the front. 8 inches. Which is loads and loads. There's rocks in these woods as well. Does that make it anything better? Was that deliberate by you to give me?
That was the only terrain that was available.
Rocky terrain.
I'd call that one a garden with a tree in it.
So they're there, and I'm going to fire. My range 24. Oh, no. If I'd have fired, I would have done.
Red flag.
So I've got 2 flags.
I've got 2 flags.
Oh, it's you're red, aren't you? Forgive me.
And they've come on. So I can activate.
A formation, not the big man. But you take the big man with you. You could open with that if you wanted. You'll get it on Tiffin anyway, won't you? I mean, people burn today, so
Red 3. Oh, it's the skirmishes. So.
Which one's in the wood?
Yep.
You're going to leave them in the wood? You only get 2 dice with them when they move. You only get 2 actions, not 3.
Just going to move those out of the way. We're going to sort of just move C because I'm not sure. Well, you might be in range.
You're allowed to measure.
Thank you. So we'll try 1 dice,
Yeah.
3, and we 2 dice,
Yeah.
8. So then we can.
Yeah, you can put them where you want. Try and keep the 2 groups separate though,
Yeah,
because one can block the other shooting. Come out, innit? All this careful measuring, you've got to come out.
have one action left, right?
No, they have two.
Two, only two.
That's irregular skirmishes only have two. Skirmishes have three.
I will get the message eventually.
In the last game, I actually cheated and gave them three, which made them six.
Is that how you won?
Yes. he'll say that anyway.
Blue one.
Blue one. That's me. These guys. I'm going to move them up like that in a line. I'm in line, not column, which is my mistake. 7 inches. Okay.
Tip in.
Tip in. So I've got the higher army morale. I can't bring anybody on myself because you only activate the Drupal formation. So they've moved. So this is the only lot that hasn't moved, and I'm going to move them in that direction there. 3 dice. All of 10.
Or I call it 8.
Well, the camera would have found it out.
Yeah, you get a post saying, yeah, you go again, Greg.
Yeah, do it again. No wonder you win all the time.
Sneaking an extra couple of inches.
Served me well all through my life.
Yeah, we're going to get rude.
Okay, so that means I've got nothing else to move, so you can now activate 2 things that are on the table that haven't moved already.
So those guys can move.
Yep. The only ones you can't will be your gorillas.
And they came on, didn't they? So
They came on last time, didn't they? Is their number up? Oh, okay. So the only ones you can move will be.
so it's 1 each.
Yep. Now, because you're in column, there and there, if you end in column, you get 3 dice. This is a local rule. You get the best 2 of 3 dice.
So moving ahead into the gap.
Yep.
That's a 1, so that's 6.
Fantastic.
It's not what we wanted.
No, I know. I don't want any tears.
And then these guys.
Which direction are they going? Up the road. Wow.
We're not going too far.
You can declare if you want to stop at a certain point.
Yeah. Let's stop here.
Will you? Why would you do such a thing? They're militia, though. They can't count. Look at them.
So we'll call that 9 and we'll stop at the gateway.
The problem, obviously, you only can fire, the rear rank won't be able to fire there. When you fire, 10 will fire.
Can they not fire?
If they do, they're going to shoot their own guys in the back.
They don't count as supporters even.
No. In melee they do, but that's about it. Okay, so that's it. In the bag then. I'll have a sip of drink.
Tip him.
Tiffin. Oh.
No
So-
one's damaged, no one's unloaded, so
No one's unloaded, yeah. That's it. End of chapter, they call that.
it's a pretty dull chapter. It's like J.K. Rowling. Red 4.
Oh. You seem to be doing this rather a lot. I'll just sit down, shall I? Who's red 4 for you? The militia. You've got to make a decision, haven't you, Steve?
Have I really? I bet they don't get short practice, do they? There's not many in the Spanish do, I notice.
Ah, no, you won't get it. Not at 3 points a pop, you won't, no. You don't get first fire either. If that's what you were grasping for. You do get first fire. Sorry, I beg your pardon. You do get first fire.
But we want you to come to us, so.
You do get first fire. But you can't present. You don't have that capability. You can't do control volleys.
Can we spread them out so these guys come alongside? Is that
You can. That'll take you 1 action to do that.
which will be
To
fine.
change your formation. which is fine, yeah. Which makes them not quite so squishy.
Yep. Next. Blue flag.
That's good.
Blue flag.
2. Oh.
Oh, easy tiger.
Easy. Go on.
Tip him.
Right. Who's got the flags? How many flags you got?
None. You've got 2.
Oh, that means I can activate 2 units that haven't been.
Well,
Which is everything.
I saw what you did there. Got
Right.
some. Yeah.
I'm going to move them just to stop any ambiguity. I better roll. 1 dice, 2 dice, 2 inches then. So I'm going to move them sideways an inch, just in case. I noticed they were right on the cusp of 24. Then
Just declare they're outside 24. That's
well, over there with your gorilla, so I knew it was on the cusp, but it just saves the argument. And they're in range, so they're going to fire at your gorillas. So I've got. I don't get a big man, so it's 6 dice. Where's my large dice? Hitting on 6s. First I'm firing 5s. 5 yes.
You're not very good either.
And skirmishes 4. Needing 4s. Well reminded. Thank you.
So who's firing?
They are.
Oh, because they get 3 actions.
Yes. They
You're
are.
not cheating to get a 3rd action.
Not today, no. 4's needed. So I've hit you 4 times. Now you need to put, because you're in a formation, 2 dice in each. Split them.
And you save on a.
It's freeze the shock, 60 kill. Well, kill one shot. Have you got shock markers?
I do not.
You do not possess shock markers. Would you like me to supply you some 2 dice? You'll need to blades. And the other group? 1 dead. 1 dead, 1 shot. So the big man is an opportunity to wound the leader. That's going to need 1. It's 5. So that's 1, and my other ones will be. No, I'm going to move them. I'm going to move my skirmishers in that direction there. And I rolled 10. Just to the edge of there, not quite. Okay. In the bag, and off you go.
Red 1.
Red 1, off you go.
It's the house rule, 3 dice, choose the best 2, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're using a column and you're staying in column, yes.
So we want to try and get to this corner here.
Okay, I wish you good luck.
Oh, 6 inches.
Did you do it? Did you achieve?
Next up, red flag.
So you got 1 flag, so yep.
Blue 1.
My big man. I should put my nuts away. I'm going to advance up here. Certainly 1 dice, see how far I go. 5. What's my range? My range. I'm going to move them again. 6 inches. Okay.
Red 3. those guys coming on there? They're just line, are they?
Who, them? They're not just line, they are French line.
So they're the.
No, they're just conscripts and volunteers, that's all.
Yeah, 3 is going to just hold.
Okay.
Blue flag,
Okay.
red flag. I'm going to move these. Can I use the 2 flags to move them, or do I
Yep.
have to wait?
You can. Yep.
Because I don't want to risk them not moving yet again.
Well, if tipping comes, you can use that 1 flag for tipping, so you always will, provided you don't spend it on anything else.
Yeah, good point. Be patient, tipping.
So I go first. Still can't bring my guys who are still not on the table. They've fired, they've moved. There's nothing I can do. I should have used that card in sharp practice with my skirmishes.
So I will move these guys forward.
Yep. 3 dice. They are in the column.
Come on, chaps. And
You only got 1 flag, so that's it.
I've spent one, now I've got one left.
Oh, you got 1 left. Sorry, beg your pardon.
Can I remove shock?
No. Use the big
because
man. Use the big man to do that.
And you're not in range yet, are you?
I am in range. Most definitely. 20 inches. So you could. Have you not moved them this turn? Did you not move them up?
No.
What number is that? What number is that?
1.
What number is he?
4.
Just checking.
So we should fire then.
Okay. So you can only fire what you can see. We'll assume
There's 9 of them, isn't there?
it's there, isn't it? So you lost 1, so yeah, it's 9. You don't get the big man. So you're hitting on 6s. First time firing on 5s.
Call that 3 between friends.
2 and 1.
3 and 6.
Yep. 2 shock. 1 shock. Right. There we go.
Blue duck.
They're on! Woohoo!
Are they coming on there?
The other one's here. Yes, they are, but they're going to come on over here. They're going to come on in line. Just over 24 away. We're on.
So if those guys shoot out of the cover, then
They get the bonus. But you've got to be within 24 and you're not. They're at
if we
range.
move within 24, we get the bonus.
You lose that bonus. No. They get the bonus if they shoot. But they need to be covered in the open, just like in the trees.
So we'd like to reload and shoot again. Is that possible?
With your militia? Absolutely. Yep. So you've got one group that's firing, the other ones are not, obviously.
We get an extra dice this time for the big man.
Yeah, you do, but you are. You get 1 shot, but you're hitting in 6s this time because you lost your, you used your first fire. There's 6s there.
2.
2. Ugh. 1 on each. Shock. Shock. Shock.
It's one of them you've got to try and pile the shot on, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's what the game's all about. Really. You get lucky kills.
Shot does it. Okay.
Tipping.
Tipping, no flags out, off we go again. Forgive me while I masticate.
You must be embarrassed by misheard you. Blue 2, the new guys are suddenly top of the pile.
There you are. I'm just going to hold there, I think.
Hold. Blue flag.
Okay.
Red 1.
That's not good. $24 and over.
So we'll try one dice first to see how far we get.
You're going to go round and wheel, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to try and, if we get to about here, we're okay. So we're looking for like 4s or 5s.
Bear in mind that you need to be exactly opposite. If you're going to be in formation to shoot, I'm sure you will be.
5.
Yeah.
So it's measured for,
The outside edge, yeah.
and we have to worry about the. Are we allowed to move and then wheel? Or? So we'll move the 2.5 inches to the corner.
Yep.
And then we're going to wheel 2.5 inches to face.
Or try to. You might roll a 1. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Dancing. Looks like they're exactly lined up.
Well, it's because I rolled a 5, isn't it? And then we'll have to shoot you, I'm afraid.
Are you within 24?
Yes.
There we are. You get first fire as well with the Fusillios. So you're hitting on 5s.
Does the big man count?
Does he give you a dice? Only if he's actually with that group. By the look of it, he's with the rear group. If he was with one of those two, you can have him. But obviously, if you put him there, nice shooting, you're going to wound him.
So he's hiding quite nicely.
So if he's with that group,
So how many? So I get 16 dice basically.
you do a rather ridiculous amount of dice.
I'll roll these twice. I'm looking for 5s, am I?
5.
So that's 2. 5 in total.
5.
I know where the 3 is going anyway.
Yes. 3 and 2. 3's for shock, 6 to kill. Oh dear. I'm dead. 2 shock. Good start, is it?
It's a perfect start. Well, it's not if you double the shot.
Oh, 2 dead. Oh, now more interestingly, because you're firing, you've now got an opportunity to hit the big man. If you roll a 1,
I don't get 2 opportunities, just the 1.
no, with skirmishes are +1, so you need to kill 2 to get an opportunity on 1.
So 1.
1. Oh, bad luck. I shouldn't say that like that, should I? I've got accused of being contrite. I was accused of being contrite the other night when I said that.
They don't know you very well.
So I thought you knew me very well.
Okay, moving on. Red flag. Red 4.
Red 4. Red, oh, it's you, sorry.
You know what we're going to do? Going to reload and shoot your dudes together. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 1 with for the man. And sixes.
Sixes. Just a one. You kill another.
Adios.
Japanese waterfall.
Red 2.
So you're not pulling any blues at all, are you?
What I'd like to do is move around here. So we'll move one dice and see what happens.
Well, if you do that, obviously you're not going to be using the column thing, so you can only get 2 dice maximum. You can't roll 1 dice because 3 dice is in effect to get that extra dice. You either roll 3 dice or you roll 1 dice and 1 dice and you lose it. I don't think that would be fair to...
Yeah, I'm only going to roll 1.
Yeah, but you won't... Because you're in a column, if you rolled all 3 dice, you'd get the best of 2, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but actually you're already within range, so I only need to win.
Yeah, well that's fine then. Yeah.
So it's really looking to roll
3. 3 would do, wouldn't it? 2, 3, 3 I reckon.
Yeah, just to wheel around enough. I think that's a reasonable shot. So if we move round there,
Yep, and you follow.
then I think we've got you in the crosshairs to shoot.
Obviously you've got to think about, because you're in a formation, you only fire directly ahead. The wood's going to block some of them, so you probably wanted another inch, and then you will have it.
So we've got 6 guys firing.
Is it 6? You tell me how many. You roll the, how many?
Yeah, because they're firing straight ahead and they're blocking.
Alright, so 6, fair enough.
Looking from here is clearer because I'm right behind them. Looking for 5s, right?
5s.
3.
3. This is ridiculous. One shot. Up to 4. One shot. I need some of my guys to move.
Red flag.
You're not giving me any dice.
These guys just get 2 dice, right?
Who's that?
So we can move this way out of your arc at least. Get you next time.
You can, yeah.
So I'm going to use my 2 flag strikes now.
Yep.
Because there's no point waiting.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there is, from my point of view.
11.
Yeah. Because you're I did actually figure, because you're a formation in terrain, you lose an inch out of your sum dice, so it's 10.
So you can get
I did forget that. The gorillas are out.
Coming for you.
I know.
Please be tipping. Please be tipping. Please be tipping. Red flag.
Red flag. How many flags you got? What? This is ridiculous. You've rolled 8 to my 1 effective.
Blue flag.
Ah, okay. Well, that means I'm going to move some. Hold on to it, yeah.
Blue 1.
Right. Tell you what.
Do my skirmishers get sharp practice? Are they only ones?
I don't think they do. Your gorillas, you mean? Your gorillas got tactical and DP. They don't get sharp practice, no. That was an excellent try, Lucy.
But I can't do ambuscade, can I? Only when I come on is ambuscade.
Yeah, it's gone. The moment it's gone. He's a level 2, which I've been forgetting about. So that's 6 inches. So I'm going to move them forward for 1 dice. See how far it goes. 5. Minus 2 because I got shock. So minus 2 is going to go there. I'm I'm going to move forward again, I've obviously already taken the minus off already for the sun, so I think it's 2 more inches. But as he's a level 2, he's going to activate the skirmishes and go into the woods. 2, and they're going to keep moving. 5. So 5 pushes to the front.
Feels very thematic, the battle, where we're all kind of dancing around our handbags and shooting at each other.
We are. I think it's building up to a crescendo.
I think 10 o'clock seems like a long way away.
I'm not within 12. Ooh. I don't know. They definitely aren't. They're within 4 inches of the wood, so I can fire out. So they're going to fire out to your column. So are they within 12? My guys there. So I think a few of them are. Maybe the front rank?
No.
None of them?
No.
That's bad luck. Okay, so I've got all of them are going to
That's
fire.
because we stay 12.1 away from 3.
Yes, you're a fine wargamester. 6.
He lies through his mess.
His mask. I can't see him grinning. So I'm on 6s. First time fire 5. 4's needed, but I'm firing at your column as well, so I need 3s. 3s needed.
Is a column easier to hit?
By 1. So I hit you 3, 7. So you 4 and a 3.
Obviously, 4 on the front. 3 shock and a dude.
That's good. So that's not where the big man is though. Two shock. What's that other odd dice? It's a 1, is it? Okay, so
Some
that's
guy that got banned from Flames of War in the US because he had some dice with those as 1s and some with those as 6s.
you can't do that, can you?
So he was like saying, yeah. He would get different dice out and
Shit for a circumstance.
oh,
That's cheesy, isn't it?
he would bring them out of his little.
So that was number 1 gone. Done 2. Right, off we go. Who's next?
Blue 4.
Number 4. It's them. They've got no shock. You can remove shock within 4 inches. So I'll just use that to drop them down to a 3.
What, in another formation?
Not a problem with that. The only time I would question it is if it was infantry doing it for cavalry. 2 flag.
Tipping time.
Tipping time. I've got 2, you've got 1, so I'll go first. They haven't been yet, have they?
No. Everyone else has been, so.
So I know you're in range of me. So I'm going to return fire. Fire it and reload. I can't do controlled volley. I will double check.
So you've got 12 shots, right?
Yeah.
13 minus 1 for the shot.
13 minus 1 for the shot. 12 shots.
And that's going to be all your flags got, isn't it? So.
Yes. 12. Hitting you on 5s, but you're in a column. Hitting you on 4s. 3, 6.
So 2 on each. So front left is 1 dead, 1 shot.
And what we've been forgetting to do is I'm uncontrolled. And you are as well.
Front right, 2 shots.
They're uncontrolled. They're uncontrolled.
So you have a chance to block off the big man.
Okay. No. Get the control thing. That control thing can be quite important if you want to do anything other than fire and reload, which is more interesting then. Okay, in the bag they go.
Blue flag.
Blue flag, that's good stuff. That's the good
Red
points.
4.
Red four.
The uncontrolled guys.
So all they can do is fire and reload unless you get control of one of these, and that includes changing formation.
So we will fire and we will reload and fire and do the same 9 shots on your dudes.
Who with? The militia.
Yeah, that's number 4.
Yep. Okay.
6s again, right?
Yep.
3 hits.
You're relentless, Steve. 1 shot. 4.
Thank you very much.
Another shot. 4. Both got 4.
Red 2. So if I try and come out of column,
You've got to get control first.
does that impact anything I can do?
No. I mean, if you try, you have to do it. You can't take control and then not do it. Do something.
But if I come out of column, does that mean I can still shoot? Or is
Yeah,
that-
yeah. But to come out of column will cost you 1 action,
And then
and you're unloaded. So all you're going to do is reload.
So these guys are loaded, so
True,
they can shoot your guys in the woods.
but you've got to get control first. Roll a dice.
How many do I need to roll?
Can't remember.
I roll a 5.
That's high. I don't think you're going to do it. I would say that, obviously, without.
You're going to tell me no is good, are you?
I think that is good. It's uncontrolled troops. Follow orders. So they are conscripted volunteers. You needed a 4 to 6 to follow orders, 1 to 3 to remain under control. So you did succeed.
Yeah, so I'm going to come out of column.
That's 1 action.
And
Fortunately, right in front of my volunteers, aren't you?
yeah, and I think that's where we're going to be shooting, isn't it?
So you're going to fire 8.
So 9 shots. 8.
You haven't lost any figures, have you?
But 8 for the shot.
Yeah,
You were right. For the wrong reason.
I know. Which is your number 1? Is he number 1?
No, he's number 2. Number 1 is on the horse.
He's so obviously he gets 2 shots. So yeah. He's your only big.
I didn't roll higher than a 3, so we're not getting barn down.
Are you within 12? You're not. Are you? No, you're not.
It was their first go, but it's still not fine.
You needed 5 shots.
Blue 2.
I'm glad you burnt it, though, to be fair. Over here. So he's a level 2, so I'm going to really point the
We
shot.
go back uncontrolled.
Sorry, he's uncontrolled anyway.
So we go back uncontrolled.
You're completely uncontrolled. Yes, you are, yeah.
Because we fired against them.
So he's a level 1, they're level 2, so I'm going to move and want a shock. But all he can do, because I'm uncontrolled, is fire and reload. And that's all I'm going to do. So straight at that column again, so I've got, this time I've got 7, plus 6 is 13, plus himself 15 dice. 4, 8, 12, 15, 6s to hit, but in your column, so it's 5s. Much as I look, I can only see 1. 1 hit.
So on the far end,
Yep. Absolutely pitiful. That's really rubbish.
blue flag, you've got 2 flags.
Carry on.
Red flag.
Just 2 flags in the trot.
Carry on. Red flag.
Right, three things. Three flags from the bounce. Incident. They fired, didn't they?
We fired and reloaded.
They fired. So. Random event. This is worrying. Last time this happened to me, I had some gorillas tucked away nicely in some trees and they rushed out the trees. 3. God. Fouled barrels. The unit has fouled barrels. They fire with a -1 to hit until the weapons can be cleaned with water. If in contact with water, take 1 full turn to clean the barrels. Well, the only way they're going to do that is if the tipping card comes up first at the end of the chapter.
So -1 from that.
A -1. So your column has now been negated.
Is that all that happens with that?
Well, it's enough, isn't it? Aren't you happy with that? So we've got 2 flags each.
Blue 1.
It's me. Here. Well, he's going to get them to reload and fire against them. First things first. So 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. You're not in column anymore, are you?
No.
I'll hit you on 5s. Oh, that's good. He says, optimistic.
Looks like 2 each to me.
2 each now.
So on the left, 2 more shot.
Good.
On the right, 1 dead.
Ooh, is that what the big man is?
Yep.
So I need a 1. No. And him, he's going to try and advance my column forward. 3 inches, so I'm on -2, so it's 1 inch. 1 inch, I'll go 6 inches forward.
Okay. 3 red flags. But if I use them to activate, then
Sorry? You can use it to activate the big man if you want.
what I was thinking of doing was coming out of column and then shooting again, reloading and shooting these guys. So
You've got to be careful because obviously you're in a formation. The formation will be firing and reloading. Now, if it might be only those 2, I would suggest the whole formation needs to be affected by that once you become uncontrolled. You can't be uncontrolled with 2 people.
we're only going to be able to move if we get control, right?
Sorry? He's a level 2, isn't he?
Yeah.
So why don't you activate the level 2, move the gorillas sideways a little bit, then drop them out into the right? Would that be a better way of doing it? The only thing you've got to make sure is he's within 10 inches. But if you move, activate them first, then bring it out wide, you still want to.
Because we shoot our own men.
I think Frank actually. Obviously, that's just my idea, it's not true.
We could activate the
Gorillas. You could activate the gorillas with 2 flags. That might be the safer thing to do.
that seems to be that. And we get to move.
Once and then fire. Have they fired yet? You did it first fire as well.
We want to move sideways. We want to get out of the way, don't we?
And then you're going to fire. Go on then. So you don't get the big man.
We get
Oh, you are because you're using him. So you get 13 dice, hitting on 5s.
Three.
Okay. So 2 on there, 1 on there. 1 shot. you are skirmishers, so you've got an opportunity of hitting the big man. Oh no, he's on this unit here. So, yeah. 3 flags. So, who have I had gone yet? So
1 and 2.
1 and 2. So 3 flags. They've already been, haven't they?
No, yeah.
They haven't. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 to move this unit. Move to activate it. I could use the big. I'm going to spend all 3. I'm going to use the big man as well. Might as well use the dice. Roll the dice. How far are you going to go? Right? Sideways. 4 inches, so it's not a problem. I'm out of arc fire there.
And then you can reload and shoot.
Exactly. I'm going to fire at the gorillas. Actually, no, I'll fire at the formation. Why not? More than 12, obviously. So I'm going to get 6 plus 1 is 7 dice, 5, 6, 7. Needing to hit you on, because you're in column, because they're these ones who've got -1. So hitting you on, they have 5 already, but they are skirmishers, 2 and 4s. 1 on each.
So 1 without the big one. So on the right.
Shot.
No.
And the big man goes through.
2 hits.
With 3 hits. Aha. Now, interesting. Do I hit the big man? No, I don't.
Blue 4.
Blue 4. There.
They've already gone.
They've already gone, but you can remove a shot, but he's only a level 1, which is range is 4 inches. He's out of range, so there's nothing to do.
Red 3. Those guys, you don't have any shots, so there's nothing you can do. Blue flag.
Ooh!
Tiffin.
Tipping. So who hasn't been?
3.
They've been. So you've got 1 flag, you haven't been.
Number 1.
That's your big man, but did you use flags to move him? You haven't moved them yet, so but they're uncontrolled, so if you're going to do anything...
Well, we can, the best thing to do is reload and fire for this guy.
Okay, just carry on being uncontrolled then.
So we've got 7, 15, 14.
14. Needing 6s.
1.
1 is great. 1 over here. Still another shock, up to 2. Go! I think we're getting there now. We're racing through this thing.
I knew it would.
We haven't made it too big, which is good.
Well, you need to feel your way back in, and it's probably a year since I played a game. This year? I don't think so. Red 4.
You're doing alright. With my Spanish.
Presumably, if we're shooting straight ahead, these guys can shoot these guys on the end.
Is that your big man, your militia? Is he number 4?
Yeah.
If they're in arc of fire, I think you'd have to look at that.
Well, it depends what you mean by straight ahead. I think it's...
How many? You only get 2 figures though.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do 2 figures.
And it's first 5.
Oh yeah.
So they're going to be different.
So okay, so you're not within 12, are you? So you're not. So it's going to be 6s first time firing 5s. 1 on them. 5s and 6s, nothing. So you're fired and reloaded, and the other guys are going to fire straight ahead. And you've got your unit minus.
So it's 9, 4, 9, that's 3.
But you are hitting me on 4, which is bad.
That's 6.
I might have been a bit twist there.
Let's see what happens, right?
Shot, 6 to kill, 2 dead, that's bad.
Blue 4.
Blue 4. Come out of the bundle basically to get the advantage. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to fire all 12 plus himself 13. I've lost one. 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. And I'm hitting you on 5s. 1, 2. I'll just count that again. 1, 2.
Is it 2?
Oh, it's a dead man. That's good. And a shot. Your big man is on the other unit. Okay.
That's what you mean by okay now. I'll get on with it. Red 2. What am I hitting these guys? It's hard to shock these guys, isn't it? Because they're...
Well, it's 5 to shock and 6 to kill. Because I'm in terrain and it goes up to... Because I'm in terrain, it becomes hard terrain at that one level. But you're going to you need to wheel to change your arc of fire.
Well, let's see if I get control.
Ooh. Well, we know you've got to roll high, so I need a 1. I'd have you do it.
So I'll just carry on doing it.
Blasting away.
So it's 14 minus 3 is 11. Hitting you on
6s.
we'll call that 3.
You rolled 3. Sorry. 2 over here. Nothing. 1 over here with the big man. Nothing.
Red 1. So what I was thinking here
Yep.
is reload fire, and then can I break formation after, or do I have to do the moving first?
No, you can't move at all really. You've got to do a move for him to change his physical position. Otherwise I would have done that here and moved my guy sideways. If you're going to move,
About moving these guys here.
that's one action. So you're going to change formation, you mean? That's one action.
And
Are
then
you
get those guys to reload and fire.
you want control as well?
Let's see if I get control. 6.
You do. So you are controlled. So you can extend your formation for 1. Why not keep those 2 figures? So you make sure put on the dice on the other side. Dress your ranks.
You mean in combat?
Yeah, so you just about squeeze through there.
And then
And you could just reload the rest of them.
and shoot those guys.
And you could,
He's level 2.
you change formation for 1 action, but it's the whole formation you moved.
Can I not just move away? Is that
Do you want to break them off?
Well, I want these guys to be able to reload and fire, and I don't want to be in column anymore.
Right, well, what you could do is you've got 2 command initiatives, you could actually break them off. But that would take you 1 of your initiatives. So you could do that. So that would formation. And then you can reload and fire them.
That's what I want to do.
But obviously he needs to be one of these. Which group is good?
We'll go with the other guys, because that's who's
So that's fine. That would be way over.
That's 15 minus 1, 14 dice. Looking for 6s. 3.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? 2 shock, up to 4. 1 shock up to 2.
Yeah, that flank's under a bit of pressure. My flank here, so I like these swirly games where it's like
Yeah.
red flag,
All around the building.
red flag. And I've only got the 3s left to do, so
You're going to get them on tipping anyway.
Yeah, but I can shoot you before you shoot me. So I've activated all the other units. There's nothing left to do, is there?
Your big men are out, aren't they? Have you know you're missing one big man? You've got 4.
Yeah, so 3, those guys haven't gone yet. So I could use these 2 to activate them?
Yeah. He's not going to be removing any shock, is he? So why not?
Yeah. So we're just going to get 12 more shots on those guys. He doesn't count, does he? Because we're not activating.
No. Taking a bit of a pummeling here, my French. My French on the right.
Looking at 4 6s, right?
Yeah.
The best.
2. How Gaelic. Well, 1 dead. And they are in hand. 1 shot. 5. Start to wobble. I need to do something decisive elsewhere.
Badly. Come on.
Yeah, I don't-
Oh, blue flag.
Oh, that's 1.
Red, a blue one.
Blue 1. Here. He's a level 2. So I'm going to remove a shock. That's 5. And I'm within 12 now, aren't I? Because he shot at me. So I'm going to fire back. And I would suggest I get 4 of them as well. So I've got 12. Minus 2 is 10. Plus himself. 6, 8, 9, 10 plus 2. So I'm hitting you on 3s. 4s. First I'm firing 3s. Let's see how good your militia are now.
First time you've shot?
Yes, I haven't shot at all. That's why I've been marching forward.
Tactics.
Well, we'll see. 3's needed. He comes out. He comes out. So
like 10,
4, 6, 10. So you've got 5 on each.
So these guys.
Yep.
That's 2 shot.
Is that all?
And these guys with the big man. Jesus, that's 4 dead.
4 dead is good. So I've got an opportunity on the big man. 1, 2 or 3 will get him. For that I'm going to use the dice. Ooh, roll a 6. How many units have you got?
5.
Plus himself. And then 1 shot.
Yeah.
It's a shame. So I've fired. I'm going to reload, but I am now also uncontrolled, which you must remember.
2 blue flags. 3 blue flags.
Right, stop there. So who's been? So number 1's
1 and 4.
1 and 4. So he's not been and he's not been. Two's been, isn't it? It's 2B. So it's him and one of these guys. I'm going to carry on. Two flags.
They've already done their thing, so
He could remove shock if he's done it, but he's no one to.
diddlies. Now you've got your 3.
Him. Fire and reload. They don't look very wobbly actually, do they?
Well, you haven't really got. You've got a lot of fire on these guys, but actually the rest of them are okay.
I'm going to fire at the gorillas. So I've got 6 plus 1 is 7. 5, 6 plus 1 is 7, and I need 5s. There's 3. So your big man's over there.
So 2 on the other guys.
Yeah.
1 dead. There you go, Diego.
That's very nice of you.
Tipping time.
Bugger. It's not what I wanted. Well, I've got 3, but the only unit that hasn't been is them. I can't remove shocks. All I can do is fire and reload. It's not a big one, so I can't get control, so I can't do anything else. So I'm just going to have 5 minus 2 is 3, and 4 minus 1. No, 5 minus 1 is 4. So I've got 7 dice, needing 6s. I'll roll 3 6s. 1, 2.
And your -1 to hit isn't affected by anything.
No, 6 is a hit, so yeah, I needed 6.
So 3, right?
So it's 1 on each, I suppose. He's not in a formation, so it's got to be on those two.
So 2 on the ones with 1,
Yeah,
and 1 dead.
set that up.
1 on the other guy.
Yeah, that's a good one. So now you've done everything, haven't you?
Yeah,
So,
so everyone's activated, so the only one that hasn't can't remove. Well, he's got.
You can't do anything with big man anyway.
No.
Is it 10 o'clock yet? My army morale's higher. Desperate. This is desperate. I needed him to come up.
Blue 3.
Here you go. Fire and reload, same target. No, against the gorillas, sorry. 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was good. 2 on each.
One shot on the far one.
Do that. Yep.
One shot on the near one.
That's good. I can model it. Oh, hello. Something's happened here.
You're number 2, as it were.
My battery's running. 11%. Sorry?
You're number 2.
Here.
Is there a quick socket?
No, I didn't. There isn't.
Normally isn't it?
It's working well, actually. I haven't got a lead in it. I didn't in the power lead. So I'm going to remove 1 point of shock. I could run away, actually. Run away.
You need to get control of it.
Yeah.
Why don't you try that first, because it doesn't cost anything. Because if you don't get control, you can't do any other than what you want to do.
But if I do get control, I have to do something other than fire and shock. Reload. Reload and fire. And fire and reload. No, I'm just going to remove 2 points of shock. There we go.
Red flag.
I need a tip in so I can get a respite, really.
Red 3.
You've got shock, so you're -1 inch, whatever you do.
We always move at least 1.
Sorry?
Move at least 1. Can we get a 0 move?
If you roll a 1, -1, you get nothing. But if you roll 2 dice, that means you're not going to have fire. doesn't
So
it?
we're going to move and reload.
What did you roll?
A 4
So you can move 3 inches then.
and reload.
Yeah, that's fine.
We want to be just outside 16, don't we?
Yeah.
We don't want to be in there. Just outside 16 is the thing. Blue flag. Red flag. Red 2.
Red 2. Your arc of fire might be compromised slightly now.
My arc of fire, why?
I don't know, I'm just saying I can't see behind the smoke. Some of your guys might be. 1, 2, 4 might not be anyway. You are. My dog, yeah.
A couple of.
Yeah, a couple are.
Yep. One rule I did get wrong was if you shoot in the open and you have to apportion hits, it's the person who shoots if there's an odd number or there's an excess, not the defender. In closed terrain, it's different. Laptop failed, and that was that. My French on the right hand side being shot with the guerrillas and his line, and loads of shock on them. I decided to, in the end, to turn them, run them away. I rolled an 11, which was great. I'm not sure if a shock slows them down. I'm checking that out. His militia in the town, I broke the formation and pushed one back. The group on the left hand side, his line, I split them, broke the formation, broke one off the table, and the second lot went off the table, and it was enough to win me the game. He had an army morale of 3. Great game, really enjoyed it. Annoyed I lost the footage, but I hope you got some idea of the flavour of sharp practice. See you soon.